Two registered sex offenders who allegedly engaged in sex acts with an underage girl at a motel in El Cajon. They are scheduled to appear in court.
This comes as city leaders in El Cajon are taking steps to tighten the rules and policies surrounding taxpayer-funded assistance programs designed to help people who are homeless.
And now CBS 8's Chris Crow joining us live outside the East County Regional Center, where the two men are scheduled to appear in court today. Chris, City Council unanimously approved new recommendations on how to handle scenarios like this.
Yeah, and we're still not sure exactly when and if those recommendations will actually go into place. We're still waiting for clarification on that. But again, one of these men were using that hotel voucher program to try to find more permanent housing. But as you just heard there, the city not waiting for a verdict in this case to make some changes.
We will fight for the safety and protection of all of our residents, especially kids.
And that, of course, being El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells, who's been pretty outspoken about this issue even before this case came up. But last week and as well as last night, the City Council approved of several recommendations that were put forth by city staff members. That includes having motels give a monthly report to the city. The city also wants to have organizations that give out these vouchers to obtain special licenses by the end of April and to create plans for voucher recipients once they leave the motel. And we know, of course, that this is a hot button issue. This all stems, these changes, though, from this specific case where 34-year-old Lawrence Cantrell and 70-year-old Michael Inman, according to El Cajon police, sexually assaulted a teenage girl at the Motel 6 on Montrose Court. Both men are registered sex offenders, and again, we're using that hotel voucher program as part of trying to find more permanent housing. But at the City Council meeting, we heard from several El Cajon residents, including some that shared some positive thoughts on programs like the voucher. Now, this woman said that she didn't use specifically that voucher program, but she doesn't want to see the ending of services because they can help those in need.
There were times that we did not live at home. It wasn't safe. I don't know if we would have been recipients of motel vouchers or, at least a part of that program. But I'm just saying that to say I'm familiar with these programs. I have received some. I've benefited from some of the programs that are here in the county of San Diego.
Now, these approved recommendations are going to be heading off to the Planning Commission, and then again, we will see if and when they will be actually enacted. You can continue to follow that side of the story as well as the criminal court proceedings, which will be happening later today, by sticking with CBS 8, both here on air as well as at CBS8.com. Eric and Netta.